You're talking about him as if he were a human being. That part of him died years ago.
Hello and welcome to the final podcast, the last podcast you will ever listen to.
Your final bros are right here. It's Brian Hopper Lacrosse and Shane Gorbachev turned down that wall.
Smith.
Smithy Poo.
We are here. It's our favorite season. It is Halloween season. It is spooky season. It is spoopy season, whatever you want to call it. Oh. And of course, we are starting it off with Halloween 4, the return of Michael Myers. Glad to have you back, Mikey.
Ooh, Mikey's back. It's another year. We're doing more Michael Myers. It's going to be fun, guys. I'm excited for this one.
Me too.
If you don't know by now, we are the show that will try to attempt to really go scene by scene. However, we will skip everything that you hold dear about a movie. We will glide right past it. We will talk about some pointless stuff, but we will pretty much cover a movie.
We'll cover all the pointless scenes. A very vital death. We'll probably forget it was in the movie.
We will forget it, and we will butcher that it even happened, because that's just what we do on this show.
You know what we'll do? Maybe we'll take it back. Who knows?
Very possible. We do a lot of that, but it's October. We're out of sequel September, and we're going to be reviewing some more of the classic horror films. We do got some newer stuff towards the end, but we're going to be
still sequels. We're keeping the sequels trend going.
We're doing some sequels.
Me and Brian, we've been talking off camera, and we're like, wow, we've started almost every horror series and barely have wrapped up any of them.
Yeah, we really haven't wrapped up any. So we got to start doing that.
Yeah, we want to start wrapping some stuff up. Also, we're going to start some new shit. At the end of this month, are we starting a movie series that has 11 movies? Maybe.
Just maybe.
Maybe.
We're going to kick half of those to the other show.
Oh my God, yeah.
I think after like 4 or 5, we should just... When do they start getting to low budget?
I would say that series, without saying the name of it, we could probably do 6 of them on here.
Yeah.
And then the last... They're legit... Okay, so we could do 6 of them on here, then 7, 8, 9, and 10 on the B show. But then the 11th one goes back to high budget, and we would actually have to bring it back here.
I know what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I'm aligned with that.
Okay. And that should definitely spoil what that movie series is.
Sure.
Okay. Mikey, he's back. We're no longer doing aliens and robots and masks. We're back to the man in the mask.
It's no longer... what's the actor's name in the third movie? Tom...
Atkins?
Is it Tom Atkins?
Is it? Well, we were just talking about Tom Atkins because he's in...
it's no more of him just banging strange girls. He's just...
Bro, that girl was like 20 years younger than him.
Oh, my God.
And he was just fucking slaying puss. And it's kind of glorious. I'm looking up who it was now. That might... this is not it. What the fuck is this?
Barely was cheating on his wife.
Oh, my God. He was married, right?
Yeah. Wait, was he married?
I don't...
Because I remember we thought he was married, but remember we said maybe he wasn't married?
Yeah, that's right. We couldn't, like, decide.
I think it was actually his ex, and we thought it was his wife, and we were heralding him as a terrible human being.
You're right. I think you're right. And it is Tom Atkins.
I think it was his ex, but we thought it was his wife the whole time.
Yeah. Just a wild movie. Tom Atkins is fantastic in it. Didn't we say that movie's pretty good? Now that I'm thinking back.
It's not bad.
It would be not a Halloween movie.
And also, it's not bad if it's not a Halloween movie, but also the ending gets fucking crazy.
It does.
With the fucking electromagnet, like the shit
God.
going everywhere.
The sheetrock and the bugs coming out of the sheetrock.
It goes insane. I do like the movie's kind of creepy.
It is. This movie we're going to talk about now, Halloween 4, a lot more... Michael's back. We know what you're getting. But, so this is the thing, and I'm going to bring this... I mentioned it. This movie only has a 5.8 on IMDb. And I felt like that was pretty low.
Yeah, it's a low.
Because, like, it's better than that. It's not a perfect movie by any means. But, I think Halloween 4 is besides Michael looking like a homeless clown at times,
Besides Michael looking like the Funland robot in Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Like his movements are so like boxy.
I don't know if it was who was playing Michael at this time. I don't know if it was maybe the mask was just not right fitted. It just doesn't look right.
He just looks like he like literally moves like a robot.
There's also a scene where he does teleport. Legitimately teleports.
Yeah.
And we're going to need to talk about it. So let's talk in the spooky pit.
Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, released in 1988. 10 years, Michael has returned to Haddonfield. This time, to kill a young girl who'll grow up to star in Hatchet 2, 3, and Victor Crowley.
Danielle Harris.
This film is directed by Dwight H. Little, stars Donald Pleasance as Dr. Loomis, Ellie Cornell as Rachel, Danielle Harris as Jamie, George P. Wilbur as Michael Myers, Bo Starr as Sheriff Meeker, Kathleen Kinmont as Kelly, and Sasha Jensen as Brady. Yep, Gorbachev, tear down that wall.
Tear down that wall.
Turn down for what? Break the walls down.
I am a huge Danielle Harris fan.
Yeah, me too.
She is incredible. I love her in Hatchet, and I love her in this.
You had a little boy crush on her.
Yeah, I'm going to say I did. Like,
you like her tattoo running up her thigh.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
But, like, kid actors, we've trashed plenty. She's really good.
Very good kid actor. Yeah.
And we're actually going to mention another one in the next movie we review, because I also think that kid actor did a very good job.
Oh, Corey Feldman.
Yep.
Corey.
He did great. So, but Danielle Harris kills it as Jamie.
Kills it.
Also love Rachel in this movie.
You love Rachel.
She does great.
Yeah. You think she's cute?
She is cute.
Look at
you.
you. You're an animal. You're a dog. Shane's a dog.
Woof, 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 woof. Didn't we do that once before? I just started woofing at each other.
What was the movie?
I can't remember. We were on episode 179.
We were also on ecstasy.
Probably. Okay. So this movie, we're going to start off with two people picking up Michael Myers from the sanitarium.
The Rick Santorum.
Ew, the Rick Santorum. So they got Rick Santorum's there, Michael Myers is there, and they're picking him up. The security guard's like, I gotta tell you the entire backstory of Michael Myers, because you probably forgot after watching season
Just in
of The
case
Witch.
you forgot.
He is literally catching you up on everything.
This movie, not only is it's funny because it's 10 years since Michael Myers has killed his sister.
Yeah.
Since he's been in Haddonfield, right?
Yes.
And now it's 10 years since the original movie that this was released.
Yep.
Because this is in 88.
So we're here.
So just in case you forgot.
Yeah, he literally fills in all of the gaps. So they're going to put Michael in an ambulance. He's going to be transported. And you just know he was going to wake up. And he has the most interesting opening kill of all time. Because, I'm just going to say he, thumbs the guy to death.
Well, again, the concept is, he's dead.
Yeah.
Or, they give you the idea that he's dead. He definitely thumbs his forehead to death.
That's what I'm saying. He just, presses his thumb into his
As if his
skull.
forehead's fucking paint and he just chips it.
So, okay, Michael Myers is a human, but it's
Is he,
clearly established, he can't die because he's been shot a bunch of times.
He's, evil. He can't die, but I'll tell you what,
but evil dies tonight.
That's true. I do like what resuscitates him back to life, though. They were talking about about his dead mom, or sorry, about his dead sister, and now she has a daughter. And he's like, "What did you say?"
He wakes up
what do you even mean?
He wakes up like the Undertaker, and he's been in a coma, right, for 10 years, pretty much. They say.
Well, I'm stuck in a coma. I'm just stuck in a never-ending sleep
until he just pops up and instantly has the strength of 40 men to shove his thumb. I don't think anyone can just shove a thumb through a skull.
Michael Myers can.
Yeah, he's
on his deathbed.
So from that, we're going to meet our main character, Jamie. She's having a very bad nightmare.
it's a spooky nightmare. It's a nightmare that's, if you watch the Halloween series, you're like, okay, it's logical. Michael Myers is literally everywhere.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I get it. So she wakes up from this nightmare. She's going to tell Rachel there's like Michael Myers was attacking her again. And Rachel's like, oh, it's just a dream. Also, this is the movie, though, where the timelines get very wonky. Because Jamie is the daughter of Laurie Strode. In this timeline, Laurie Strode has died in a car accident.
Yes. It's fucked. It's absolute bonkers.
So this storyline is going to carry until Halloween 6, and then H2O is going to retcon 3 movies, and then eventually they retcon more movies.
Is this like what happens with like a bunch of different people like direct the movie and they just take it on their own crash course?
And that's the thing, because like Friday the 13th is pretty consistent.
It's a different production companies. Like, I really don't know the history behind why they have to fuck up the movies. And like, you'll have like, it'll be a director that'll direct like 2 movies, fuck it up entirely, and then one director's like, wait, we should try to like bring this back. So they bring it back, but once he's done, somebody fucks it up again.
Yeah, it's so like, look, yeah, maybe Jamie Lee Curtis doesn't want to be in Halloween 4. Don't blame her, but you don't have to kill her. You can just be like she left or she's in hiding. Instead, they kill her
And give her a kid.
Yeah. And then eventually she's older and wants to take a job, so she comes back, so you have to retcon. It's just fucking stupid. But that aside,
Assuming everything is on the level.
yes. So she is dead. Laurie Strode is dead. Jamie has now been taken in by her adoptive family, the Lloyds. And Rachel is going to be very upset this morning because she has a big date with Brady.
Brady's pretty much a trash heap, but she's gonna be very upset that she has to babysit young Jamie.
Yeah. And
she voices it in front of Jamie, and Jamie's gonna cry, which she does a lot in this movie.
dude, it was actually kind of sick because like Rachel's like, I can't believe you're making me babysit. I'm wasting my night with her. And Jamie overhears it, and Jamie just looks. She's like, I guess it'd be better if I was dead. And just like leaves. I'm like, oh my god, this little child is gonna have the sickest PTSD when she's older. So
She's like, I'm gonna cry in my room and then listen to Enya.
she's like, I know My Chemical Romance won't exist for about 20 more years, but I'm playing their mixtape right now.
Oh my god. She's like, I'm gonna shoot up a school.
Oh my god, we're getting close to Columbine. So now we're gonna cut to Dr. Loomis, and Dr. Loomis, he's like, did Michael make it? And as he's talking to the guy, they get a call, and it's like, the ambulance kind of got found, destroyed.
Okay, let me do my best impression of Dr. Loomis in this movie. Okay. There it is.
His scar kind of looks like it changes.
It changes every shot. I'm pretty sure half his face mutates from scene to scene. It just looks different. It looks like someone has like weird gray paint on the side of his face. The next scene, it looks like a weird amoeba. The other scene, it looks like miso soup.
Because sometimes it looks like there's a pattern, and then sometimes it's just like one circle, and it's fucking all over the place. So they're gonna go to the ambulance, and the ambulance is just literally covered in blood.
Oh yeah, the
And
blood
I'm
car.
like, where did Michael kill these people? Like, did he drag the bodies out and just bash them into the
He's
side?
just swinging their bodies.
Because there's like blood everywhere. And Loomis is like, how many bodies are there? I can't.
Where are the bodies?
You do a better. You definitely 100% do a
don't-
better Loomis than me. I made him sound like Marlon Brando.
You made everybody sound like Brother Brando, dude.
I guess
It's your thing.
am I the worst accent giver of all time?
No.
Loomis is like, we gotta find Michael Myers. Mikey, where are you, Mikey?
This is the last straw, Mikey.
So Loomis is like, he's escaped. We gotta find him.
He's so emphatic.
Yeah. So he's gonna.
Michael, we gotta find him.
It's I love it. So Michael goes. Fucking, this is funny too. Michael goes to a mechanic shop and just kills the mechanic.
He has scenes. This is one of them. The other one is the electric scene where he throws Bucky and
Yeah.
throws Bucky and gets him electrocuted in the grid area.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, just fucking why? He didn't have to kill this guy.
No.
But he just does. And he kills this guy too. Same thing. Doesn't have to. He just does.
Well, he does take his jumpsuit.
Yeah, I guess he takes the jumpsuit, but like, he couldn't go and get like a jumpsuit or like get
At a
something. This
store.
guy, he had to take it off a guy.
But this is the best part, because when Loomis gets to that same exact gas station and he sees the dead like malt shop worker, he sees Michael. And the old segment, please explain to me. Michael's in front of him, gun pointed at Michael. He doesn't break eye contact. He shoots at Michael, and then the camera pans and no one was there. So, like, was he imagining Michael standing there, or is Michael actually officially developed teleportation?
Teleportation.
It is.
I'd like to think that, number one, Michael has been in Loomis's every thought, both waking and unconscious. In it's like his sleep cycle, all he's doing is dreaming of Michael.
Yeah.
Of the opportunity where he can put the evil away.
Yeah. Well, evil dies tonight.
Yes, but not for another almost 20 years.
Yeah. Well, we do get a lynch mob in this movie.
Yeah, this is the first like witch hunt Michael.
Yeah.
I feel like
It is.
And I enjoyed it. It was Earl and the boys.
Earl and the boys.
Earl
yes.
and the crew.
Worst crew of all time. We'll get to that.
They're literally terrible.
They are absolutely terrible at being an angry mob.
I just literally loved the scene where they saw a bush move and they thought it was Michael Myers. Literally, there was nobody there. A bush moves. They're like, "Get him, boys!"
and they gun down like a hobo or something.
They literally go through. They're like, "Oh, it's fucking Chester. We killed him," and then they just move on. They ceremoniously just skip over the fact they murdered someone in cold blood because they saw someone move in a bush and assumed it was Michael.
And they fucking gun him down. And like you said, they just leave. They leave.
They just like put a twig over his body, step over it, and call it a night.
No one cares. No, we don't have to worry about it.
Oh, it's fucking nuts.
Well, let's talk about this. Now that Loomis has shot at Michael, Michael fucking drives a truck out of the thing and fucking blows up Loomis's car.
It's so incredible. I love number one, I think the best thing about these movies is just the fact, and we always talk about it, that Michael is such a good driver.
And he's been in a mental asylum since he was like 12.
He literally goes in at the age of, is it 12?
It's 8. I think it's even
thought it was
younger.
6.
Yeah, it's young.
It's
like
really
hella
young. It's single digits. It's 6 or 8. And then he goes into a mental institution till he's the age of 25.
Yeah.
That is when he released. Do they have some kind of driver's ed program in the loony bin?
Because he's a great driver. So Loomis now has to fucking hitchhike to Haddonfield. And did you ever play the game Red Dead Redemption 2?
I wish I did. I never did.
Dude, so there's a character in there called Reverend Swanson. And he's a drunk reverend, and that is literally
This guy?
who picks up like Loomis. He's just a drunk reverend.
He's literally driving drunk. He's got like these Bible verses strewn throughout his vehicle, and he's just singing in a car. He is singing in a car. Now, question for you. Would you rather get into the most horrific car accident of your life that propels you into a gorge of vipers,
okay,
or drive to Haddonfield with the drunken
I'm gonna take
Priest Swanson?
I'm taking the first option because
You're taking the gorge?
yeah, because the drunk reverend, if he doesn't get you killed, Haddonfield is nothing but death. Between Michael Myers, the fucking rogue mob,
Yeah, well, it's
travels gunning down homeless people. Also, the worst police force of all time.
Oh, you mean Sheriff? What the fuck's his name?
Fucking Sheriff Brady's.
No, it's Kelly's
Oh, it's
dad.
Kelly's dad.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Meeker.
Oh my god, it's so great. I love this movie.
This movie's
like I
fucking fun.
fucking love this
It's a
movie.
fun movie.
So while all this is good, this whole Loomis subplot is actually interspersed in the movie, but we kind of ran through
Well,
it.
I mean, these are just classic Loomis side plots. He just has to get from point A to point B.
It actually doesn't matter who plays Loomis or like a spin-off of Loomis. They have a subplot
Where
that
he's getting
takes up like the entire
and
movie.
usually he's getting picked up by some random person who just starts singing.
Oh my god, it's wild. So in the meantime, Jamie's getting bullied at school. The kids are like, "Ha, you don't have parents. Your parents are dead." I always wondered like why in all of these do kids really get bullied for having dead parents?
I
Because it
guess so.
happens all the time in movies. And now Rachel's gonna take Jamie to get her Halloween costume. Who's there? Brady. And she's got to break the news to Brady. They ain't going out tonight.
This guy just looks like a piece of shit.
He's a tool.
Yeah, dude. He's like, oh, and he just stares down the other girl that's working there.
Yeah, like, dude, like, she didn't say she's breaking up with you. She's just like, can we go out
He literally
tomorrow?
just wanted to sleep with her that night.
I know. It's
And I like how they try to make him like a nice guy
like,
with no redeeming arc whatsoever.
what is this, a Rob Zombie movie?
I think that's the thing. They and that's kind of interesting how like they didn't make him the character that kind of like creates an opportunity for romance afterwards. He just gets fucking killed, and so does the other broad.
Yeah. The other girl just sucked. And she was the sheriff's daughter.
Yeah, she was the bitch.
She was a bitch. Because she, even in the scene later, she's like, well, guys want you to put out, and if you're not, you can't blame me for putting out.
You didn't put out. You can't blame me from taking your man.
Yeah. She's like, he's got a good dick.
The thing is just like at the end of the day, she should have just realized, Rachel that is, that dude, like if my guy is just like sleeping with other girls,
Yeah.
then he's just better than me.
He's just better than
He's just so much better.
Rachel could do better than
Of
Brady.
course. Brady's scum.
Is. So Jamie's gonna freak out at this whole like while the Brady Rachel thing's going on. She thinks she sees Michael in a mirror, so she falls into the mirror, smashes it.
Jamie has just like that PTSD just by hearing stories.
Yeah.
Really no PTSD whatsoever, but at the same time a little
Like,
PTSD.
Yeah, it's kind of like super PTSD because she shouldn't have it, but she does. Because technically, she's never once been tormented by Michael.
Not at all. Not at all. She's got like this. It's literally imaginary PTSD. It's just like this weird, almost like projectionist PTSD.
Yeah.
She's projecting what could potentially
She
happen.
projects the PTSD.
She's never probably seen Michael. I don't know if she's seen clippings, but she perfectly envisions what he looks like.
It's true. It is true. So I think some Loomis stuff happened in between these scenes. We already talked about it. So now we'll just talk about what happens tonight, which is Rachel takes Jamie out trick-or-treating. They're going from house to house. And literally right away, they go to Kelly's house. And Brady's just... Kelly, first of all, comes out... Like, if I was a young boy, 12 years old, trick-or-treating, and Kelly walked out in fucking no pants and a T-shirt, I'd be like, I'm going to come to this house again.
I want candy.
I really like Twix. But yeah, she literally comes out no pants, shirt, fucking sex hair, and then Brady's just in the background, and Rachel's like, there's something going on here. Call me crazy.
You didn't want to hang out with me tonight. We couldn't.
Yeah. He couldn't.
So this was your other move.
Yeah. Like she's like, it's literally, she like looks at her watch. She's like, it's been 2 hours.
There's something adding up here, dude.
So they get into, a little couples quarrel.
She just kind of runs away.
And Jamie disappears though.
Well, Jamie's had enough because Jamie needs to see imaginary Michael Myers somewhere else.
This is where she gets lost, right? And then
she gets lost just like trick or treating.
Yeah.
Walking around, and then she does get eventually discovered by Rachel again, though.
That's true. That is
find
true.
her.
So what's going to happen now is Loomis is going to get into town. He's going to talk to the sheriff. He's like, look, Michael Myers has broken out. He's probably coming here. We got to warn everyone. So he actually believes him and puts out the curfew. And this is where the lynch mob is formed. The evil dies tonight.
I love it. They're like watching her program. They're
In the
like,
bar.
there's a curfew tonight. Everything's shutting down early. And Earl's like, no, it's not. And they're like, yes, it is. It's actually shutting down early. He's like, boys, we're killing Michael Myers tonight.
Because they call the police station and no one answers. And he's like, that doesn't ever happen. Boys, saddle up.
Get your guns, boys.
What's crazy, though, is when they pan to when the sheriff and Loomis go to the police station, all of the police are dead.
It's true.
Like, the town officially just has the sheriff and the deputy. They go right to Jamie's house and they find a dead dog in the closet.
They're like, he's like, this is what I've been telling you, detective.
Yeah, I love it. Then Michael is just on his third subplot, which now he's on the Bucky subplot, where he just decides he's going to throw this man into the electric grid.
Bucky, you just for... This character was created so we can put this man in the Necronomicon. His name is on his fucking construction worker's helmet and is tossed into the grid.
And, he lives in Haddonfield, and he goes up to him with a flashlight, clearly Michael Myers. And he's like, what's going on here? What are you doing here? This is my grid.
What are you doing walking around on Halloween night? Couple of spookies out.
So... he's like, and I love the fucking the electrocution where it's just fucking vibrating on the grid. He's dead. The power's out. Everyone's scared now. Rachel is desperately searching for Jamie. Rachel literally instantly finds Jamie. I swear to God.
She walks across 2 lawns and Jamie's
like half a cut and Jamie was there.
She's going through PTSD because she sees Michael for a split second.
Yeah. Well, isn't this now when they see 14 Michael Myers?
Well, now they're going to see a bunch of different Michael Myers. They're going to get in the car of
Loomis and the sheriff.
Loomis and the sheriff who become best friends out of nowhere. And
Loomis is literally about to shoot Michael.
Yeah.
And then the guy's like, oh, no, it's a joke. Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, me also was a joke. Ha, ha.
Yeah, please don't shoot us.
There's 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah. So then they go to the house. They go to the sheriff's house.
Yeah. The dog was in the Strode house,
yes,
right?
Yes. So now they go to the sheriff's house. The deputy is going to meet them there.
Yeah.
Which Michael's just randomly hitching a ride in the backseat of the deputy's car.
I love how they show that Michael has just been in the back of the deputy's car.
Yeah. During this, the mob, the good old boys,
Good old boys.
Earl and the boys, they're just shooting. They just murder.
Earl and Crow are just mowing down.
And I actually did write down the name of the person they kill. Ted Hollister.
Oh, my God.
They're like...
Because
it's Earl. He's like, you shot Ted Hollister. So Ted Hollister's dead. The mob is going crazy. And it's funny because, the police chief leaves the house because he's like, I got to stop the angry mob.
So, Earl and Co. is at it again. Remember the last time they were on curfew?
Oh, my God. So, the deputy's there. So the deputy's doing, they're fortifying. They're, locking up doors. The sheriff just hands Brady a gun before he leaves. He's like, you know how to shoot, kid?
He's like, yes, I do.
All right.
He's like, but if you fuck with my daughter, I'm going to put 2 in you.
Yep. So then when the sheriff leaves, Loomis also leaves. He's like, Michael's probably going back home. I'm going to the house.
I'm going to go back to the house.
So Loomis is gone. The sheriff is gone. The house is now just Rachel, Jamie, Brady, Kelly, and the deputy who is just literally there to be fodder.
He is total fodder.
Because, he's going to be in a rocking chair.
I'm going to give you an offer you can never.
And
Michael.
Rachel's going to go to him to give him some tea. And, I couldn't tell how he was dead. His hand was his neck was broken? Or
he looked like a pretzel.
Right? He was pretzeled. It looked like his hand was coming out of his throat.
He's like, oh no, guys, I'm actually not dead. I'm playing Twister with Mike.
So then, Michael just is there now. And, Kelly, I don't even know what Kelly does. She's like, stop it. And he just fucking shoves the shotgun through her stomach.
Is this the scene where he's just in the chair?
Yeah. That's right.
He just old man just waiting for the apocalypse.
That's right.
With a gun in his lap.
And he doesn't shoot it. He just shoves it through Kelly and impales her. Michael loves to impale people into walls. He
That's
does
true.
it in Halloween 1. He does it in Halloween Resurrection.
Are we gonna passion bump the scene though before with the
that's right.
the Brady infidelity scene with
Passion bump. Passion bump. Passion bump. My G.
She's good.
Yeah, she was good. She was good.
You're going to say she was hot?
She's a good looking girl.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, she's dead, though. So, she's not as good looking anymore.
No.
She's
dead.
She's dead.
Yeah.
She's dead, girl.
Dead. Brady's hot.
Brady is hot. Brady's also going to be dead very soon because Rachel and Jamie are going to run upstairs. Brady's like, don't worry, I got this. He misses his shotgun shot. And then Michael squishes Brady's head, right?
Oh, yeah. That's a head squisher if I've ever seen one.
He almost snaps his face.
Yeah, so you ever go to New Orleans?
Okay.
And you ever go to those voodoo shops with those shrunken heads?
Yes, that is what he's doing to Brady's face.
Brady's gonna get one of those shrunken heads.
Pretty much. So there's a really cool scene though now where Jamie and Rachel are escaping Mikey on the roof.
Oh, this is a good scene. You know what? You know what, Shane?
What?
Let's get in a caller here.
Okay. Let's we haven't cold called in a while.
Sometimes you just gotta sniff some stuff out.
You.
Hey, we're on the roof. We're on the roof and we're trying to get away from Michael Myers.
How do we do it?
Fall down as far as you can, as hard as you can. To the ground.
So you want me to risk all of my bones by just falling off the roof as hard as humanly possible?
Yeah.
Are you saying just
Dive.
Just end it? Is that what you're saying?
Just send it.
Full send?
So we're going full send off the
Full
roof.
sendy? That doesn't what happen here though.
So I was gonna say, you don't think we should try to get the antenna wire and rappel down?
Well, considering Rainbow Six Siege didn't exist yet, there's no way they could have done that successfully.
What about the trellis? There's always a trellis.
Well, I don't even know what that is.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't. NASCAR brain.
Oh my God. One more question before we let you go. What is your opinion on angry mobs, and do you think they ever kill the correct person?
Yes. That person, what's his name? Tom Riddleson or something.
Ted Hollister.
No.
You were so close.
Not the actor, not Loki or whatever. He deserved it.
Wow.
Tom Hollister? It was a family man. He worked the donut shop.
He was working a double life.
Whoa.
It's a good question. Why was he behind the bush?
You want to know why?
I do want to know why.
He's scoping out the store or the police station, wherever the hell he was. He's making sure that Michael's got a clear shot at where he needs to go next.
Interesting. So you're saying Ted Hollister was in on it with Michael?
Some may say.
This is a tinfoil hat theory, and I kind of like it.
That's a real theory. I didn't even know Michael had worked with anybody.
He does now. He works with Ted Hollister.
God. Oh, he doesn't get killed by Michael. That's for sure.
Yeah, Ted worked for Michael. It wasn't the other way around. Don't get it twisted.
Okay. This is like some pigeons or cameras shit. I like it. I'm getting off on it.
Oh, wayo.
All right, Scott. Well, that was fun. Nice for popping in.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Anytime.
It seemed to have really rained very hard between the time I could have left and the time I was not there.
I'm going to be honest, never rained once while I was driving.
Figures.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But don't worry. We have a special episode for you in January.
Do I get a hint on the January or no?
What's that?
Do I get a hint on the January movie?
Yeah, you just watched it and it wasn't American. All right, Scott.
Oh, all right.
All right, Scott. It's fun. We'll catch you on the flip side. We'll catch you on the flipperoo.
Yeah, how about we'll do that. Yep.
Yep.
Bye, buddy.
Bye. Kurt Busch retired.
Sure.
Did you say Kurt Busch retired?
I did. I
he
absolutely
actually?
did. I think so.
Oh, shit.
I think he hung up the old
racing shoes.
seal gasoline tank. I don't know, the Picro, the NASCAR beer.
Yeah, that's a sport. Let's talk about cars because okay, Jamie fell off the roof, Rachel fell off the roof. They're escaping. They get picked up by the people, right?
By Earl.
Yeah.
By Earl and Co.
Oh, not yet though. Actually, I lied. They run to the school first.
That's right.
And they have
Go to
the whole they're there. Loomis is going to come and he's going to stop Michael from killing Rachel and Jamie at the school. Then they get picked up by Earl and the boys.
Yes.
And now this scene
this is wild.
is actually wild.
I feel like a lot of these movies with the slasher has a scene like this. And then no other. This one does too, where Michael just gets on the car.
Okay. I love this scene. It's amazing. None of it makes sense.
Oh, of course not.
Because Rachel, Jamie, and Earl are in the truck.
Yes.
There is 3 people in the back of the truck.
Shane, I'm with you. I agree.
Yes. They're driving down a highway past police.
Right past the fucking pigs.
And they stop to talk to a cop. And he's like, just keep going down the road. There's more police. Michael is now in the backseat.
Michael is in the vehicle. Michael makes quick work of these guys.
Yeah, but how does no one notice? Because, 2 of them are getting murdered. One guy is still in the back of the pickup, doesn't even notice his 2 boys are getting murdered next to him.
Huh? The man has got he's quite a sleuth.
He rolled a D20 and got 20 on stealth every time.
On the mega stealth.
It's sick. Then, in my favorite kill of the movie, rips Earl's throat out with his bare hands.
Yeah, that was a cool kill. Definitely, it makes you realize how strong Michael's fingers are.
He really,
he can really just rip
grip.
skin, dude.
Yeah, he is sick. Rachel's going to drive the truck now, and with Michael on the roof, eventually breaks, so he flies off. This is the worst shot of Michael in any movie ever done, is when they show him in the light, and he's just this, like a cat, like a deer in headlights.
Yeah.
It is a bad shot. But then they run him over 42 times.
Yeah. No.
And then Jamie, for some reason, is going to go next to him to make sure he's dead. Why does Jamie go next to Mike?
She's got a morbid fascination with Michael Myers. Yeah. She's scared of him. She's wishful that he's dead, so she's got that curiosity to make sure he's dead. I mean, this is what her inexperience with Michael really shows here.
Loomis and 72 police officers are going to show up.
My odds are on Michael.
Well, they're going to unload on Michael.
My odds are still on him, though.
But he gets shot 400 times and falls literally through the center of the earth to Brendan Fraser.
I'm still going with Michael.
Okay.
I'm going to say he's coming back from this in a big way.
Yeah. They're going to go back to the house, not to a hospital, to make sure the girls are okay from their PTSD.
They're fine.
Just the house.
Yeah, they don't need that.
The parents are home.
Drink some water.
The mom's running a nice hot bath. But Jamie, she's going to put on the clown mask.
Really brings you back.
She's going to get very scissory. She's going to scissor her mom.
She's going to get scissored.
Yeah. And Jamie's going to show up covered in blood.
In that top of the staircase.
Loomis is going to see it. He's going to go, no, no. And then he's going to fucking open fire on Jamie.
Unloads.
Until the sheriff runs in and stops him as he goes, no. I love it.
Yeah.
And we're going to cut to black. You're going to hear, da, 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 da. Jamie's going to be the killer in the 5th movie until they retcon it. Da, da.
Well, that's where it goes. I mean, it's interesting.
It is.
It's almost like where this other movie could have gone, the newer one.
Yeah. They didn't.
No.
I mean, I don't know what's setting up cool killers and then just going back to Michael. All these movies do it. I love how in the beginning of the 5th movie, spoiler, because we won't review it for a year, but I'm going to say it. I'm pretty sure Michael gets all of his wounds nursed to him by a homeless man in a shed. So that's where we're headed.
You think all these people that are just like out to help Michael,
It's wild.
and
Ed
he'll
Hollister.
probably just eat him alive.
I'm pretty sure the homeless guy does nurse him to health, and then he kills him.
Yeah, well, Michael's got these insatiable hands, like
Oh
these
my
sister-killing hands.
Yeah, that's just the
Where-
hands need to rip,
They just need to tear. They need to mang.
and they need to squish face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Halloween 4. I'm gonna be honest. I fucking love this movie.
It's fun.
If you haven't told from our review, yeah, some of it's stupid. Yeah, IMDb said it's a 5.8. I'm gonna say it's a 7.
Ooh.
I had such a blast watching this movie. Is it a better movie than Devil's Rejects? No. But do I like it better than Devil's Rejects? Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm giving it a 7.
I do.
I had a blast watching this movie. Like, Michael's back. Michael's smushing face. He's shoving thumb in face. It's awesome. I like Rachel. I like Jamie. Loomis is fucking always a pleasant surprise. Like, he's so awesome in the movie. Yeah. I don't know, man. I want to let you talk about it more because I feel like I always steal your thunder. So I'm just gonna say 7.
No, you did
and move it
good.
to you.
I have it as a 6, but a very lovely 6 because I do like this movie more than Devil's Rejects. I had a lot of fun with this movie. I really did. I thought it was really enjoyable. I liked the kills. Some of them are absolutely, like you said, they make literally no sense, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable. It's Michael Myers. He's back. I do not like what they do with the storylines, though. It's very, very dumb. I hate how they have to completely retcon things. It's very annoying. I wish they would just keep a linear storyline. I don't care who makes the movie. Why do they have to change it up? It's very fucking annoying.
At least for now, it is linear though, so it's okay.
But yeah, no, so I really did enjoy this movie. I love the characters. I love the witch hunt for Michael. It felt like it made more sense here. It maybe not, but it made more sense than Halloween Kills. And it felt
Evil
right.
dies tonight.
Evil dies tonight. I just thought the whole line of events that lead them to do the witch hunt was fantastic.
Yes.
But yeah, nonetheless, it's a very fun movie. I love it. And I can't wait to watch the 5th one.
Me too.
It'll be a blast next year.
It will.
We will enjoy it.
Yeah, Halloween's one series we're only doing on Halloween.
Yeah.
Like, don't expect the random sequel thrown in the center. That's going to be strictly an October thing. But yeah, I think we're both in agreement for the Necronomicon, right? It's Bucky.
It has to be Bucky. It has to be Bucky.
Yeah, it literally
This man
has
was
to be.
meant to be in the next. When I watched this kill, and I watched Michael Myers jab toss him into a power grid.
Yeah. So, without further ado, Bucky. It was a given. Everyone knew you would be here. I don't even know what to say about you. You were a man who lives in Haddonfield as a blue-collar worker and had no clue who Michael Myers is. Look, maybe you still thought he was in a coma, but if you see a man in a Michael Myers outfit in the middle of the night in your power grid, you should have known better, Bucky. You got to know that man's going to take you and toss you into the grid. Could Michael have just flipped the switch and turned the grid off? Yeah, but it's much more interesting if he's literally taking you like he's training for the Olympics and tosses you into the grid.
Epic. And
It's so great.
you just know, too, that it was just unfortunate that this was his shift. The timing of things is just rather sad. Because if it wasn't, he would have been part of our own The Boys. He would have got a drink at the bar.
100%.
And he would have been on the witch hunt.
And he would have been in his Bucky helmet with his Bucky patch.
He would have been there after work, just a good old-fashioned blue-collar Haddonfield.
They miss Bucky. For that, you're in the Necronomicon. And with that said, we're continuing the sequels, man. We said we were going to do it. We're going to do it. What better way to follow up a Halloween sequel than with a Friday sequel? Also, a part 4, Friday the 13th, the final chapter.
Yeah. I'm excited. I love these. I just love the old slashers. I like good slashers
Me
because
too.
I feel like I watch so many shitty slashers. It makes me hate the genre.
Yes.
But movies like this make it fun.
Yes, and Friday 4 for me, I think it continues a good trend. So we're the final podcast signing off, and we will see you next week where we in depth dissect Crispin Glover's dance moves.
Crispin Glover. He makes a rat reference. He's also in Willard. It's October.
Yes, it is.
With that being said, it's the month for horror.
Yes, it is.
You got to listen to us every Monday. Tune into the final podcast. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Podcasts, which should be rating 5 stars, by the way. That'd be very generous.
Yeah, please do.
Also, check us out on www.thefinalpodcast.com for all of our content, all of our episodes, all of our videos. It's all there. If you haven't subscribed on YouTube, please do that. We will see you on Monday.
Bye.
For Friday.
Bye.
13th.